My name is Momo Wilms-Crow. I am a first-year student and I'm a pre-international studies major. I'm very passionate about refugee policy. I've worked a lot on campus with a group called No Lost Generation that works for refugee advocacy. So this summer I leave right after finals and I'm going to the Oxford Consortium for Human Rights summer seminar in Geneva and in Greece. It's about international ethics in human rights and refugee policy. I'm really excited to get to meet people in the field that I hope to possibly work with. I think working for the UN is kind of one of those goals that would be super cool, possibly for a career. Mostly it's pretty rare for freshmen to get in, so it's really exciting that I got accepted this year. I wasn't really expecting it. There's different themes each year, so I think this is the first year that is focused on refugee policy, which happened to work out perfectly because I really like that. For the first part, it's more of the academic section, so we're going to be meeting and learning about policy. And then the second half of it is we're going to fly to a refugee camp in Greece, and we're going to get to meet the refugees themselves, as well as the aid workers and officials from the UN and from the UNHCR and the World Health Organization. This experience, I'm going to get to meet with people who, it's their job and that's what they do, so I think it'll be really cool, especially since at this point I'm not really sure where I want to go in international relations, so it'll be really cool to meet people who are in the field and kind of see their experience and what they're doing and see if this is something that I want to be doing in the future. And also learning the stories and meeting the refugees. For my work here, I've done a lot of work for refugee advocacy, but I haven't met any refugees besides the one family in Eugene. So I think going to a refugee camp is going to offer a whole new perspective on the issue, and I'm excited for that as well. One thing that is kind of why I'm especially passionate about refugees and kind of immigration issues especially is because I grew up in Arizona and New Mexico, where I was really close to the border, so I had a lot of friends who were all Mexican immigrants, many of which were undocumented. I've had a lot of experience with kind of the stress that goes along with documentation and immigrating to a new country and kind of all the anxiety that can go along with that. My mom's also a first-generation immigrant from Germany, so that's a very different situation from a lot of these people from Syria or from war-torn countries. But she still had her experience with immigrating to a new country. I grew up just kind of being around that and had that personal experience, so that's kind of where my interest for refugee and immigration issues started. I'm hoping to do this in my future. I'm not sure what I'll do with international relations, but hopefully human rights and possibly refugee policy. So I think in terms of my career aspirations, this fits in really well, and I'm really excited and I love to travel, so it's awesome to be able to go to Europe for something academic as well.